Well, yeah.
I think we're all dead on the inside, though.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start our recording on Audacity.
Yay!
In mono. Now in monovision.
Is correct.
All right.
You will now get mono. Oh.
And on 3.
Whoa. I didn't have my hands.
1, 2, 3. You're a little late there, Gabe, but that's fine. I'll figure it out.
Damn it, Gabe.
It's because I clapped badly, so the sound didn't exactly work.
Clap. All right.
He's got the clapped badly.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
And I'm giving it to you.
Along with Krabs. Mr. Krabs.
The crab people.
Chlamydia.
Crab people.
Speaking of crab people, those were my kryptonite in South Park.
Ooh.
Speaking of crab people, my crabs are so evolved that they're turning into people.
My crabs are currently a third stage civilization and are currently working.
Hey, let's
on
start
mastering
playing the
space
game.
travel.
Let's
What?
name
Funny
every
you should say that.
single
Game is
sexually transmitted disease we can think of.
All right, let's do this. Welcome to the 2017 Halloween episode of the Lovecraft Tapes podcast. I am Jeremy, your keeper of arcane lore, and we are playing Chaosium's 7th edition Call of Cthulhu horror role-playing game based upon the fictional works of H.P. Lovecraft. Your investigators of the unknown are Matt as Danny the Willies Williams.
Yeah, time flies when you're constantly scared shitless.
Gabe as Roy Arroyo.
Just because I chicka bow out on the dance floor doesn't mean I should be stuck with a terrible name like ah.
But man, you busted those moves like I've never seen before.
Those were
Well,
moves.
I'm Roy Arroyo. What do you expect?
And Bryan as Samantha the Blaine Witch Project.
Oh my god, I can't wait to play this game right now.
Oh, girl. It's a girl, icky.
All right, guys, what are we drinking tonight during our Halloween episode?
Peach.
Pig's blood.
Sparkling water.
Pig's blood's good.
Yeah, always a good one.
It always tastes better when you're sipping it out of William Cat's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
Peach sparkling water is pretty terrible, though. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking the Haunter in the Dark. My pepper spiked stout from Boomstick Brew.
Which
How
you will
is
be
it?
bringing some of to visit me, correct?
It is possible if I remember to do that.
I will text you 17 times.
So about the beer, you're bringing the beer about the beer. Don't forget the beer. Oh, there's something about beer.
All right. Well, as you folks know, Halloween marks our podcast anniversary.
Woo!
We've been doing this for 1 year now, and congratulations to everyone who has participated, including these fine players, and thank you to all of our fans.
Thank you so
not
much.
George, though.
No, George is absolutely included there. Bryan, anything you want to say to our listeners on our 1 year anniversary?
I'm blown away, to be honest with you. I thought we would do this just strictly for fun, which it's unbelievably fun every time we play. But I thought that's all it would be. It has turned into such a creative aspect of my week that I cannot wait for it. It's amazing. I'm very, very happy to be part of this.
Nice. How about you, Matt?
I kind of have to echo those sentiments. I mean,
No, those are mine.
Copycat.
Oh, I mean, I thought this was something that it was just going to be us, and we were going to, maybe do it every now and then. And, maybe if we were lucky, we'd get 100 people who listen to us. But, we passed 100 and then 1,000 and then 10,000. And every time I look at, how well we're doing, everything just keeps going up. And, we're getting more fan interactions and people are saying how much they love the work we do. And it's just crazy to me to think that there are people out there who take the time to listen to us and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of mind-blowing. How about you, Gabe?
Well, I'll let the dogs that are running upstairs stop running. They brought me in when the when the ratings were sagging as a bust up, a PR move at all. And episode 24 made this show pretty great, and ever since then, it's been kicking it.
Those are all true words. Absolutely right. So
No.
yeah, it's been a great year, and we'll see where the next year takes us. So, well, gentlemen, let us begin tonight's tale. Petunia's House of Horrors.
Yes.
The old man sits at his kitchen table. A shaft of moonlight stabs through the window, illuminating his naked body. The folds and wrinkles, a landscape of age and decay. His watery gray eyes stare down at the closed book in front of him, never wavering, never blinking, even as his hands find their way to the nearby brazier where a hypodermic has been sterilized upon the glowing embers. With familiar grace, his fingers handle the equipment, guiding the cooling needle to a vial of putrid jelly-like substance, and then to the crook of his arm. He allows himself a shivering gasp as the drug is delivered into his bloodstream. Then, the cold sensation of something alien moves through his veins toward his heart. Fred smiles. His pupils open wider and wider until the whites of his eyes are engulfed. He can see beyond time and space, beyond imagination. With newfound sight, he opens the book. Upon the first page is a photograph of 4 young children standing on the sidewalk in front of a creaky, weathered old house that leans to one side. Fred knows these kids. One of them calls him Petunia. He leers closer to the scene, imagining his face is the full moon, watching over the lost children. Gabe.
What's up?
You will be playing
Your mom. Oh.
Roy, age
Whoa.
13.
Sweet.
And
So
I need
quiet
to
and
share this out
terrible.
with you real quick here.
That is awesome.
If I can remember how to share this with you.
He's so meek and awful.
Yes.
There we go.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask a question?
No.
Is this
you-
before or
42.
after the Lovecraft Tales I released?
This is actually occurs in an alternate universe.
Okay.
This is occurring in Petunia's mind.
That's fine. He only knows
Well, thank you. Matt,
He only knows me as a dick, so I can
That's
be a
me.
dick then.
you are playing Dan, age 11.
Ooh.
And I will share that here with you. I'm putting it
Look
in
who's
everybody's
old now, nerd.
everybody's journals so you can see, but Matt obviously has control.
Oh, there he
Boom.
is,
There
young
you go.
Dan.
Bryan, you are playing Samantha, age 9.
Oh.
I know I had to figure it out, but okay. So all players.
I dig that I have a
and-
luchador action
Right.
figure.
Yes. So let's go over each of these. So let's start with Roy. So Roy, you will notice on your character sheet you have 2 items: a slingshot with 6 steelies that you can shoot, and a luchador action figure, because I figured that'd be appropriate for you. You will also know, please ignore any of the skills except for the ones that I've entered: cracking wise, throw a tantrum, and suns out, guns out. Okay.
I like how I look the same.
I just use the same thing. So now it is up to you to use your gear and possessions wisely, if at all. Same with the 3 skills that I've created for you. You can use those or not use those, depending. Feel free to be creative. Dan,
Are those one use only skills, or are they we can use them
they're
as
normal
okay?
skills. Normal skills. Dan, you have a magnifying glass and a lighter. Your
Nerd.
skills are diarrhea of the mouth, hide in place, and breakdance.
Nice.
And Samantha, you have a mirror and a novelty pumpkin flashlight. You have the skills flirt like crazy, continuous cartwheels, and mean girl stare. So feel free to use those wisely.
Or unwisely.
Or not
Either way.
wisely.
It's so much more fun when you use them unwisely, though.
It is Halloween night, and you've had a good run of trick-or-treating. Tell us about your costumes and your haul. Let's go ahead and start with Roy.
All right. Well, I didn't get much candy because I was kind of a dick to all of the parents in the neighborhood, but I got this awesome devil's costume where I'm dressed like the devil because, you know, he's kind of not cool, but like he's cool. He's the devil. Come on. So I figured I'd dress like that. And also it pissed off my dad, so that's fun.
Nice. I like it. All right. How about you, Dan?
I made out really well with candy tonight because I apologized for Roy being a dick and everyone gave me extra. I'm dressed up as G.I. Joe, full regalia, you know, painted green, the whole 9 yards with the plastic gun and everything.
Nice. Oh, I like that a lot. And Samantha.
Well, my mom made me go as a cat. But as soon as I got out of the house, I put some bright red lipstick that I stole out of her purse on. Mm-hmm. And I'm a sexy cat.
Nice.
Okay, fair enough. I've modified your characters.
Tell me what to do.
Slightly so that it reflects what your costumes are. And how was your haul?
What did you modify?
Just the name of your character within the Roll20. I don't remember. Sam, did you say what you got for your haul on your candy?
I did average. The stupid housewives in this neighborhood have so much to say. They can just bite it.
They can just bite it. All right, fair enough.
They should get a life.
Shut the hell up.
Excuse me. The full moon beams down like a ghostly eye, unblinking in the cloudless night sky. You've been walking back towards home, comparing candy hauls, when Samantha realizes she no longer hears the soft pitter-patter of her younger sister, Georgina, following close behind. And I'm going to update the map.
Map. Oh, Jesus, I gotta resize this son of a bitch.
You might have to zoom out slightly, yeah, depending on your screen size.
Yep.
But you should see yourself basically on the corner of a street.
Mm-hmm.
And on a sidewalk, obviously.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
And
podcast.
You're standing in front of the old Carmichael house, a Victorian-era structure that is rumored to be haunted by the spirits of dead children.
Yes.
I like dead kids.
Right, who doesn't? So, Samantha, you no longer hear Georgina's footsteps behind you.
Guys, hold on a second. Georgina! Hurry up!
She's little. Who cares? She'll be fine.
Look, my mom's gonna kill me if I don't bring her back.
She's gonna kill you anyway. You're the one that dressed like a whore.
I don't care. You gonna help or not?
You seem to care.
I don't want to trade candy. I'm not really a big fan of the good and plenties.
I'll trade all of my candy for all of your candy.
That seems like a bad idea.
Georgina! Where are you?
Oh, God.
Guys,
Just,
I think she went in the
who
house.
cares?
Guys!
I
think she went in the house.
The
That's her fault.
Carmichael house?
And indeed, as Samantha surmises that Georgina might have gone inside the house, she does see some spilled candy leading up towards the front gate, which is slightly ajar.
Ooh, piece of
Floating
candy.
red balloon. No.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
Will you do me a big favor? Will you go with me up to the front door just to see if she's in there?
I don't know. My parents say that I should
Danny.
stay away from that place.
I give him a kiss on the cheek. Come on, let's go.
Oh,
You have a role for this.
I don't have to, though.
And I have given you all control of your icons.
Yay.
You should be able to move those as you need to.
Where are you going, Roy?
Fine. God. I see you need Big Brother to help you.
I thought for sure you were going to run away like you always do.
So Samantha was first, and she opens the front gate to see the Carmichael grounds. The gate creaks open with a loud screeching sound. And it appears that the candy trail leads straight up to the front door, up some rickety wooden steps. To either side, you can see that the grounds are completely encircled by a rusty wrought iron fence and trees which appear to be diseased and with leaves that look like they've been worm eaten. And there's a bit of a breeze coming through. And Roy, since you were the last one to come up the steps to the front door of the Carmichael house, you do notice something strange, that it appears that the darkness which broods outside of the street lamps back out on the sidewalk is starting to close in towards the house.
Hey guys, it's getting dark.
It's been dark. You going to help me find Georgina or not?
I don't want to, but if you die, everyone's going to blame me.
That's true.
You know how this town is. They hate me.
Danny, why don't you see if you can push the door open a little bit? And I'll call for her, okay?
Hey, Dan.
What?
Hey, Dan.
What?
How about you don't be whipped and let her do it? Women's empowerment or whatever.
Maybe we should just knock first. Maybe someone's home.
I give him a little push into the door.
It pops open.
That wasn't very nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I slipped.
She's not nice. Women aren't nice.
And Dan, since you are the first one being pushed through the door, the front door creaks open to reveal a small foyer lit by a bare bulb overhead. A rickety coat tree leans in the corner. Actually, sorry, let me reveal what I'm showing you so that it's a little easier. Let me make sure I got this proper. How's that? Boom. Okay. The front door creaks open to
God, there's
reveal
a goblin in the corner. Kill it.
Oh shit! Sorry. That's not even supposed to be there. My bad.
I was wondering.
That's
You
Georgina.
see
That's Georgina.
I know.
See. I found Georgina. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. Game over.
Game
That
over.
was a fun mission,
Woo,
guys.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Okay, let's try this again. All right. The front door creaks open to reveal a small foyer lit by a bare bulb overhead. A rickety coat tree leans in the corner between two doors, one on the north wall and one on the east wall. On the west wall are two wooden chairs to either side of a bookcase. The trail of candy leads toward the north door. A red balloon is tied to the door handle, bobbing eerily in the dim light.
Hey guys, I climbed a tree.
I don't see her here. She's not here. Let's go.
Danny, are you okay in there?
I think
Is it
so.
safe?
It's an empty room.
Are you floating? Because we all float down here. I'm going to go in after Danny, but I'm going to grab onto the back of his costume and kind of hold tight.
Okay.
Did your sister lose a balloon by chance?
She didn't have a balloon.
Well, maybe someone else was in here earlier. There's a balloon on the.
As
I'll go in and I'll
Samantha,
grab the balloon.
as Samantha steps in, grabbing Dan's costume, Roy slinks in behind them, and the door slams shut and locks behind
Nice
you.
job, Roy.
Hey, it's not my fault that my little sister can't be controlled by me.
Why did you shut the door? We got to get out of here
I
once we
didn't
get her.
shut it,
Oh.
idiot.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and start shaking the doorknob and pushing at the door to try to get it.
Danny, are you
open.
going to let him call me names?
It is very sturdy, and you're clearly too weak to open it.
Guys, the door isn't opening. I'm. Hello.
What are you talking about? Let me
Is
try
anyone
it.
out there?
I'm
Hello.
going to push him out of the way and try it.
I'm gonna look at this bookcase.
All right. So Samantha attempts to push on the door, but it is quite solidly locked
Ooh.
by some mysterious force. Roy wanders over to the bookcase, and you notice that the bookcase is filled with books, but it is the same book. And on the spine, you can see the title of each book is All Contented Cows Go to Heaven by S. Hannity.
Sean Hannity.
Sean
I knew it.
Hannity.
Those darn Republicans are behind it all.
Damn it, that almost came out my nose.
I'll pick one up and inspect, see what it's. If there's a thing on the back, like if there's the
Roll for spot hidden.
summary bullcrap.
No, it appears to be there's no book cover, like no slipcase. It is essentially leather bound.
Flesh.
Seems to be very sturdy, and nice book.
All right, I'll put it back.
Okay.
Take a seat in this here chair.
All right.
Guys, what are we gonna do? The door won't open, and we're stuck in here, and I'm not even supposed to be here because my parents said I shouldn't go in here. Bad things happen to people who show up here. This is not good, guys. What are we gonna do?
Your
Well, we
parents had to tell you to not break and enter to somewhere. You couldn't figure that one out yourself.
Guys, please help me find Georgina. I'm getting scared. Please?
She isn't here.
Well, she's obviously
Dummy.
here. This is her candy.
We saw her on the map earlier. We know she's here.
It's an audio podcast.
Oh,
Visual jokes are not acceptable.
Oh, it's acceptable.
Unless they watched the.
I'm going to
Got
go up to
something
the door
special
with
for
the
our
balloon
one
on it
viewer.
Yep, the north door. Mm-hmm.
and try the handle, I guess.
It is quite firmly locked.
Okay.
Ha.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner and start rocking back and forth.
Don't
I'm
look
gonna
at
go
the witch.
harass
She can't
Dan.
get you. Okay, I'm going to go over to this door and try it. I'm getting desperate now. I'm going to go to the other door
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The
one on
east
the
door?
east wall. Mm-hmm.
and try it.
I will reveal another portion of the area for you.
We should have grabbed the key out of the mailbox. Damn. That's a really old reference. Zork, anyone?
While you're doing that, I'll just start taking some of Dan's candy.
No, that's my candy, Roy. Leave it alone.
Samantha.
Fight me for it, wuss.
Samantha, the door swings open soundlessly to show a formal dining room with a long table that can accommodate 12 guests. One chair at the far end, probably meant for the host, has fallen over into disrepair, its legs splintered and sprawled on the floor. Mounted to the north wall is the stuffed head of a 10-point buck, its glassy black eyes staring mournfully into the void. A few of its antlers have snapped off, now scattered on the floor below like pulled fangs from some prehistoric beast. On the east wall is another closed door. There is a thick layer of dust everywhere and cobwebs hanging from the unlit chandelier overhead.
Okay, I'm going to go over and grab Danny and Roy and say, please come with me. I'm very scared.
Fine.
I think I'm just gonna stay here. One of us should be here in case the door opens. They can hold it open for everyone else, maybe.
I'm going to go back over to Danny and do continuous cartwheels. No.
Wow, look at that amazing athletic talent.
And I'm going to flirt like crazy.
You know, you have to roll for these things.
I just did. I needed a 75 and I rolled a 29. And underneath that it says hard.
Ooh, sorry, Dan. You're going to probably do whatever she
Oh.
says.
I'm going to
You're
go
gonna
up to
get
Danny
that
and go,
result.
Danny, it'll be okay. If we stick together, it'll be safer, okay? And then we'll get out of here.
Oh, okay. If you think so, okay.
What are you doing, Roy?
Audio podcast.
I'm not
Oh,
letting
it
you
is?
tackle me.
Okay, so I'm going to step into the room with the two boys on either side.
Mm-hmm. All right, you do?
All
Guys,
right.
let's
What
go look
now?
at the deer. Let's go look at that deer head.
It's just a deer.
I'm going to look at the antlers on the ground.
Okay, so Samantha, you walk towards the buck on the wall,
Mhm.
and as you pass the first chair, you notice that, and actually you don't notice, but Dan, who is behind you,
Mhm.
and I can take control away from the icons if you like.
It's not. It's.
Help you
I blame
concentrate.
Roy.
I didn't do nothing.
So Dan, assuming you're maybe next behind Samantha,
Mhm.
you happen to notice that as she is advancing toward the buck on the north wall, that the chandelier hanging above the table is starting to glow softly.
Hot.
Roy, did you flip a light switch anywhere?
I have not touched anything except the few things that I've touched, and that wasn't one of them.
The chandelier is lighting up all on its own. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not.
I'll pull Dan aside. I'll pull him aside and be like, Dan, this is
What?
the perfect mood lighting. You gotta go for it, dude.
Go for what, Roy?
Don't act like you don't like her. I know how it is. She could talk
girls
to you
are icky.
anything she wants.
And as you are huddled there, and as Samantha investigates and takes a peek at the broken antlers scattered on the floor, all three of you begin to hear some sort of orchestral music softly rising from seemingly nowhere.
Is it Franz Liszt's?
It is, yes.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, Roy. My dad told me I wasn't allowed to date until I was married.
Your dad's a square. That's an old world view, dude.
But he'd probably get mad at me if I tried.
And then your dad would also get mad at you if you turned out that you don't like girls, wouldn't he?
I'm not sure.
Trigger warning.
Hey, Sam, have you found anything in the antlers? I'm gonna walk away from him and walk over to where Sam is.
I'm going to pick up one of the broken pieces of the antlers and look at it.
Samantha picks up a broken piece of antler and begins
And
to turn it
stabs
in
Roy.
her hand. And as Dan approaches and sees that she's turning this piece of ivory in her hand, is that what antlers are, Ivory?
No, those are
bone?
elephant
I don't think
tusks.
so.
This piece of bone sounds right. Roy, you
What's up?
look at the dining room table, and you have to rub your knuckles in your eyes because you're pretty darn certain that you see people sitting in the chairs at the west end of the table.
I'll tap one of them on the shoulder.
As you approach the table, and what you see is the what appears to be some sort of figure sitting in the westernmost chair. You get closer and closer, and you see that the figures are ghostly and skeletal. And the two to either side of the host, the west chair, they have empty eye sockets that seem to leer at you. And now you can see that they have grinning, rotted, skeletal teeth that turn towards you.
Oh, snap. It's Mr.
Hey,
Skeletal. You better praise him, otherwise you will never have good bones and calcium ever again.
Hey, you guys seeing this?
I'm gonna turn towards Roy and say,
What?
"See what?"
And Samantha, you do indeed see that the entire table is populated with ghostly, grinning skeletons who are all looking at you.
Oh my god! I'm gonna grab Dan and pull him with me to the next door.
Wow, where are we going?
Roy, what are you doing?
Is there an empty table an empty seat at the table?
There is not. They are all populated.
I will attempt to see if they'll talk to me.
Roll for small talk.
And what do you say?
Hello, sirs and ma'ams. We've been looking for this little girl running through here. Have you seen anything like that?
They look at you silently, grinning, empty eye sockets filled with blackness.
Racist.
So you guys know Texas Hold'em?
There's no answer.
All right, I'll walk to the door with those two.
I'm gonna try
natural.
the door handle and see if it opens.
Okay. It does easily open. And we'll go ahead and give you a little sneaky peeky.
I'm gonna go through and slam the door behind us.
Okay. Takes a little finesse to get this drawn.
Should have break danced to entertain them. Maybe that would have gotten us somewhere.
Continuous cartwheels.
As you open the door, the stench of rotted meat assails your nostrils. This is clear.
God.
This is clearly
like
a
home.
dilapidated kitchen with a butcher's block covered in black bloodstains in the southwest corner. A wooden mallet meant for tenderizing meat sits on its surface, oddly untouched by any gore. Along the south wall is a sink piled high with dirty dishes, flies buzzing overhead. Next to that is an old cast iron stove that is actually lit and casting a flickering orange radiance throughout the room. A pot of some liquid is boiling on top of it. Rickety cupboards hang precariously from the walls, doors unhinged and showing chipped plates and cracked glassware inside. A door is on the north wall.
I'll
Guys-
immediately go to the sink and see if I can find a knife.
Guys, I maybe we should try another door. It doesn't smell very nice in here.
I'm I'm sticking close to Danny. I think you're right. We got to get out of here. We got to find her and go.
I'm
This
going
is
to head
weird.
over to the other door and see if it opens.
Okay.
Fine, go ahead and get murdered by ghosts. I'm gonna try and find something to protect ourselves with.
All right. So, Roy, you approach the sink and see that it is filled with dirty dishes, but you don't see anything that looks like it could be a useful knife or any kind of weapon. But there is just a mass of flies that are buzzing loudly directly overhead, and it's swarming, and they kind of zip around your head and start circling around you. Samantha, you realize that you still have one of the antlers in your hand.
Oh, Roy, take this. Use
And
this as a weapon.
Fine. Fine. I'll
Dan,
take the antler from her.
you open the door and are met with blackness. You're not even sure if there is anything within the void.
Holy shit.
Guys, there's nothing here.
Okay, everybody, hold on to the person in front of you, and we're just going to go through, okay?
Oh, wait, hold on a second, guys, and I'm going to pull out my lighter and flick it on and use it as a small light source.
I'm going to grab my pumpkin flashlight out and see if that helps too.
Yes.
And I'm gonna stand here.
You're pretty good at that. Both actually do cast a bit of light, but only just a few feet in front.
Okay.
And as you turn on the pumpkin flashlight and light the lighter, you do see that there is an opposite wall, and it appears that the hallway continues along to the east.
Okay. I'm as close as I can get.
Everyone, we should probably
right under the
stick
back.
together.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go
the best
talk to the
idea.
ghosts again.
Damn it, Roy,
I'll
where are
stay.
you going?
Fine,
right.
I'll stay.
Okay. Okay, let's just stick together, okay? Let's just keep going. We got to find
We're
her.
just gonna
Georgina!
Keep inching forward.
All right. As you inch forward down the hallway, I'll illuminate a few more feet there for you. You begin to hear a rough, ragged breathing coming from somewhere to the east.
Roy, did you forget your inhaler again?
It sounds like
Sorry,
Georgina!
guys, I haven't eaten in about 25 minutes.
Guys, I don't think that's Georgina.
What?
I-
What?
I said I don't think that's Georgina.
How did you come up with this hypothesis?
Shut up. This is serious.
No, it isn't.
It is too.
Come on,
Fine.
guys. The only way we're getting out of here is by finding Georgina.
That's not true.
Have you never seen
Don't
a
you
horror
think-
movie before?
Hey,
Don't you think your
guys,
parents
don't
would be
talk about
less mad?
horrors.
Don't you think your parents would be less mad at you if you just told them what happened rather than putting yourself and her in extra danger? Losing
Too
one
late.
kid is better than losing two.
It's too late.
Well, the front
Yeah,
door
well.
is kind of locked, guys. Maybe there's like a window in one of these back rooms we can crawl out of.
That's a good idea. Let's do that, and then we'll go get my parents, and they'll come get Georgina. Okay, let's do that.
Okay. We're gonna keep moving down the hallway, trying to look for doors, I guess, to see if there are any side rooms.
you inch down a few more feet, and the ragged breathing becomes louder, and about 15 feet in front of you, you can begin to see a pair of red glowing eyes about 5 feet up off the ground.
Hey,
Guys?
Sam? Is
What?
Georgina really tall?
No.
Does she have glowing red eyes by chance?
Yes, but that's only when she hasn't eaten.
Oh, maybe we should back away very slowly. Let's not make any sudden movements or loud noises. Maybe it's
I'm pushing Roy out of the way and I'm running back into the kitchen room.
Look
right.
who makes idiot decisions now.
I'm 9.
So what? I'm only 13.
I'm 11 and a half.
Which half?
Psych, I'm not 13. I'm actually 27. I'm just disguising myself.
Sicko.
Just wants all that free candy.
So Samantha runs out of the hallway back into the kitchen with her pumpkin flashlight, and Dan is standing there with a lighter, which now seems to be even dimmer than it was previously.
Sam,
Guys!
where'd you?
Get in
Don't
here.
worry, Dan. You got me, and I'm the only one that knows anything, plus I have a weapon.
I'm going to
Okay.
head back down the hallway and back out into the kitchen.
Leaving
You
Roy
wuss.
in the hallway in complete and utter blackness. Except for the glowing
Well, I
light.
guess it's just me. The only brave person in this entire group.
Roy, come on.
I can't see. How am I supposed to come
I'm
on?
going to peek my head in and shine the flashlight towards him.
And at that very
Fine,
moment,
I'll go.
Roy dies.
you begin to hear something stampeding from the east end of the hallway towards Roy.
Roy, run!
Get out
I'll
of there, man!
run. I'll briskly jog to the
He's gonna
door.
power walk like it's
Ooh,
the 1980s.
You dart through the door and
Close it! Close it! Close it! Close it!
I
Close
shut
it!
it. I slam as hard as I can.
just as you do, you feel a large vibration as if something didn't hit the door, but maybe hit the wall at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
And then silence and just the buzzing of the flies in the kitchen.
What the hell? What was that, guys?
I'm not sure I want to find out.
We got to get out of here.
Roy, why don't you take my lighter and see if it's still there?
Okay.
I'm gonna give Roy the
I'll,
lighter.
I'll hold the antler out in front of me like a stabbing stick, and I'll peek my head in the door with the lighter.
And you see the same black void that you saw previously. Your lighter only casts light for maybe a couple feet, and you see nothing beyond the blackness.
Is he there?
I don't see no red glowing eyes, guys.
Do
But
you
there
hear
is
the
one thing that you
breathing?
do see. As you glance toward the ground, you notice hoof prints on the floor in the dust.
Guys,
What?
there's a horse in here.
And
What?
it looks very large. Cloven hoof
Guys, there's like a
prints.
large horse in here.
Who let the
A
Budweiser
horse.
Clydesdales out again?
What the hell is a
whoop.
horse doing in here?
There's hooves on the ground.
Well, where else would they be, Roy? It'd be kind of
Shut
dumb
up.
for them to be on the wall.
I think it would be.
You're the
hoof
same
up.
guy that was crying in the corner 20 minutes ago.
I know.
Should we try it again? Do you think it's gone?
Yeah.
Okay, you lead the way. You've got the weapon.
Fine. Let's speed it up and do that whole thing that we did again with the lighter and inching forward.
So you enter back into the hallway and approach, continuing down the hallway about 5 feet, and you hear the same rough, ragged breathing coming
What?
from the east end. And as you inch another 5 feet down the hallway, you see the red glowing eyes about 5 feet off the ground. And that's as
I
far
think
as
we
you
have to
went
keep
last
going,
time.
guys.
I don't know about you, but I'm not in the mood to be horse lunch.
Horses don't eat kids. They eat like adults. We're fine.
But do horses normally have glowing red eyes?
We're shining a light towards it, so that's probably what it is. Let's just keep going and get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, guys. Maybe
Danny,
we
come on.
maybe we
Gotta
shouldn't
stick
bother
together.
it.
My uncle got kicked in the head by a horse. He only got brain damage, so I don't think we'll die.
Let's go. Go, Roy, go. I give him a little push, but holding on tight to his back of his costume.
With Roy in the lead, slowly pushing towards continuing along the hallway. Now the red eyes slowly reveal the shape of a misshapen, gigantic pig, grunting and breathing at the end of the hallway.
What is this, amnesia?
Hey, is that
And it starts
Sam, is that
playing at the
Georgina?
ground.
Guys, is that a pig?
I think it's Georgina.
It doesn't look like a police officer to me.
I'm going to scream out, help. Help!
And it
anybody
starts
hear us?
rushing
Direct
toward
attention.
you.
I'm going to take off running back towards the kitchen place.
I'll stab it in the neck.
I'm going to follow after Sam and run back.
Samantha and Dan race back towards the kitchen as the pig stampedes, looming larger and larger over Roy until he realizes that the antler is no match. And it is almost upon you. What would you like to do, Roy?
Is it only 5 feet tall?
No, it's quite large. It was sort of bending down, hulking down. That's why the eyes were 5 feet above the ground. But it is massive, and it's filling the hallway. And it's racing.
Hey, how
toward
high
you.
do you think Roy Arroyo, age 13, can jump?
3 feet off the ground, tops.
All right, fine. I'll run back.
All right. And just as Roy leaps through the door, a rush of rotted meat stench blasts everyone in the face.
Damn it, Roy! You stink!
And the
I'm gonna do a roll.
Ew.
and the
I'm gonna do a roll.
What are you gonna roll?
Cracking wise, I failed.
Well, you can't remember. Keep in mind, you can't roll it. You have to actually describe before you roll it what you're doing.
Right.
Well, I was gonna, as we jump through the door, I wanted to like make a mom joke at Dan, but now I can't because I failed.
All right, keep that in mind for the next one. So the wave of rotted,
Well, you did the explanation, but
the rotted meat stench blasts through the door, and then the door slams of its own accord, and the three of you are sprawled into the kitchen.
Okay, I'm going to... There's a butcher block to the bottom.
You can
West.
see it there. Yep.
Or
What is this again?
So the butcher block has blood stains on it. Oh, you're asking
Right.
what that is in the upper
Yeah,
right?
I'm sorry. What's in the northeast?
The
corner?
northeast is cabinets with their doors hanging off, and inside are chipped plates and cracked glassware.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Maybe it'd help if I re-describe it and you pay attention this time.
No.
All right, here we go.
What a prank.
A butcher's block covered in black blood stains in the southwest corner. A wooden mallet meant for tenderizing meat sits on its surface, oddly untouched by any gore. Along the south wall is a sink piled high with dirty dishes, flies buzzing overhead. Next to that is an old cast iron stove that is actually lit and casting a flickering orange radiance throughout the room. A pot of some liquid is boiling on top of it. Rickety cupboards hang precariously from the walls, doors unhinged and showing chipped plates and cracked glassware inside.
Hey, Roy, I dare you to go grab that mallet off that counter. I bet you can't do it.
I'll go grab the mallet.
All right. The mallet, it seems to be very sturdy. Looks like it'd do well to tenderize some meat. You can add it to your inventory if you like.
I'll add it to my inventory.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to go over to the boiling pot of water.
Okay.
And kind of.
It's a liquid. We don't know what it is. He never specified if it was
pot of liquid.
There you go.
And look inside to see what it is.
Samantha peers into the pot, and it does appear to be water.
Oh, burn!
And but inside the water is boiling. It looks like it's a little glass vial of some sort, along with a crucifix and a rosary.
Roy, come here.
Stick your hand in there. It won't hurt that badly.
Fine, I'll go over there.
What does this mean?
It means that the water's really hot.
No, the stuff inside there. What does that mean?
I don't know.
You're the oldest one. You should know this stuff.
I know everything, but
maybe you should just make it up.
The rule is with older people that we're not allowed to tell younger people. They got to figure it out themselves.
Okay, tell Danny then.
Maybe. All right. No, I don't know. I didn't.
I'm going to go back over to the cupboards and see if there's anything like a pair of tongs or some sort of grabber or something I can get to fish that stuff out of the bottom of the pot.
Yeah, you find a pair of tongs, no problem.
Hey guys, you think these might be helpful? Walk back over holding the tongs.
Yeah, pull that stuff out real quick. Let's see what it is.
Okay.
Maybe you can help us get out.
Very carefully reach in and try and fish out all the stuff from the bottom of the pot using the tongs.
I grab the back of Danny's head and force it into the pot.
Well, his head barely fits because there's a boiled bunny in there.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Precious.
So Dan, you're easily able to fish out the rosary beads and a crucifix, and also a little vial, which is now full of some of the boiling water.
So what do we do with this stuff, guys?
I don't know, but I don't think we should leave it here.
I'll keep it with me, and maybe we can do something with it later.
Okay.
Dan, why don't you go ahead and jot down on your character sheet: crucifix, rosary beads, and vial with water.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I'm the religious one.
That's why I asked you if you knew what it was.
Yeah, well, I didn't actually look. I was just pranking you.
Oh, well, that was fun. Should we go back in the other room? I know it's scary, but maybe we missed something and we can get out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe we can...
Because I don't know what the hell to do.
This cross thingy to scare the ghosts away.
Okay, yeah, let's try it.
I'm going to go back into the dining room.
It's a crucifix.
It's a crossy thingy.
It's
a crucifix heretic.
It's a crucifix heretic?
I'm going to pull out the crucifix. I'm going to say I'm pointing at the ghost and go, the power of Jesus compels you?
I'll take it from his hand. You don't know what you're doing.
Oh.
And then I'll walk up to the...
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
I'll walk up to the west side ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
The ghosts that were rude to me and wouldn't play Texas Hold'em with me. And I'll say, hey, ghosts, prepare to die. And I'll shove the crucifix into their mouth.
Okay. So what happens is The ghost,
Eat the crucifix.
his mouth stretches wide and wide and wide until it's about, let's say, 3 feet
Audio
wide.
podcast.
And then he gobbles up Roy.
Ah,
What the fudge, Cracker?
that's fine.
And the crucifix clatters to the ground.
What the hell was that?
And
I-
then
oh.
all of the ghostly figures drift up towards the chandelier and dissipate into thin air.
Good plan, Dan.
What the hell?
Roy's Facebook says.
Danny, what do we do?
I don't know.
Where's Roy?
He got eaten by the ghosts. I
my
didn't know
God.
ghosts could eat people. I just thought they were scary.
We're going to be in so much trouble?
And you hear a ghostly burp.
Excuse you?
I'm going to run over and pick up the cross. Danny, let's see if this will help open the other door.
Oh, okay. I'll bring the other things. Maybe that'll help.
Go ahead and jot down crucifix on your character sheet, Samantha.
No.
Did the mallet drop
It
too?
did not, no.
Ah.
So you just like killing me because I'm obnoxious. Is that the
Yes.
deal?
Yes, that's why.
It has nothing to do with your
forced you to
actions.
try and stick a crucifix in the ghost's face.
You're the one who wanted to crucifix a ghost to death.
I just told them that the power of Christ compelled them. I didn't try and
No, you said Jesus. That's not the words.
Oh. Then maybe that's what went wrong.
So
I'd like a mulligan.
Samantha and
Can we
Dan,
get a do-over?
what are you guys doing?
We're going to go into the next room and try that door we couldn't open before. And
So back to the foyer.
Yep.
So back in the foyer, you see obviously the north door, which was locked, and a red balloon tied to the handle, and of course the bookcase filled with the same book, which Roy
Okay.
inspected.
I'm going to try the crucifix and see if it'll pry the door open.
It is a very tiny crucifix.
Oh. It's like a necklace charm almost?
Yeah, essentially what
Oh.
would fit on a rosary ordinarily.
Okay.
Yeah, so about 2 to 3 inches tall.
I'm going to inspect the door and see if there's
Cool.
a keyhole.
There is not. But, Samantha, you do hear, now that you're standing very close to the door, a sound coming from the other side. It sounds like,
My God, there's a gas leak.
Danny, it sounds like there's like a TV on or something in there, a radio.
Well, that's gonna
Let's
run
go
up
know
the
what
electric
radios are.
bill. They're gonna have to pay a lot for electricity this month.
Well, that didn't work. I'm going to go look at the bookcase and see if maybe there's a hidden key to the front door or something.
Maybe if you pull on one of the right books, a secret door will open. I saw it in one of my comic books. There was a secret switch behind a book.
I'm going to start trying all the books.
okay, it's a little hard to keep track of because each of the books appears exactly the same, but you eventually pull all of them and nothing works.
Okay.
Oh.
It didn't work, Danny.
Oh,
I'm going to go try the front door again.
Still locked.
Is there a
Gonna
keyhole?
No keyhole. Very strange.
maybe we can do something to the pig with the crossy thingy.
Think so? Should we try it? It's scary.
Maybe it doesn't like to take a bath. I can throw the water on it.
Okay, I'll go with you, but we got to stay by the door, okay?
Sucks
Okay.
having a brave one dead.
I think I figured it out, but I don't like how I figured it out. Okay, you go first.
Oh, okay.
I have my flashlight.
Okay. We're going to start heading down the hallway towards what I assume the pig that will still be there at the end of the hall.
Yes, as you proceed, it is exactly the same thing, almost as if it were in some sort of haunted loop.
Okay.
Danny, give me the bead things, just so I have something too.
You have the crossy thingy though.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna get like within throwing distance, and I'm going to uncork the vial of water and throw
distance.
I'm gonna get within pissing distance of this thing, and I'm going to uncork the vial and throw the water at it.
All right. And as you do so, you hear. And then it dissipates into black smoke.
You did it! Danny, you did it!
It worked!
And suddenly, your lighter and the pumpkin flashlight cast.
I have his lighter.
Oh, do you?
Oh, he did, yeah.
I gave him the lighter, and he
So
was
yeah,
giving it
the
back.
pumpkin flashlight casts a much brighter glow all of a sudden, and you can see the end of the hallway and a door.
Okay, let's get out of this hall.
Let's go. There's got to be a way out through there.
All right. So you approach the door, and we got to take a quick break because I got to pee.
Oh, me too.
Oh. Okay, I have to. Everyone else is getting up, so I feel like I should get up too.
I don't like how often I die.
I did not force you to stick a crucifix in that ghost's face, man.
I'm not blaming you. It's just not even fun for me.
Well, maybe you're not dead. Maybe you'll like show up when we find Georgina at the end, you know.
We know I'm not dead. That'd be counterintuitive. I just definitely feel like...
God damn it, why'd you have to go over and try to be friends with Petunia? This is all your fault.
This is the past, not the future.
No, this is he said this is happening inside Petunia's head. This isn't actually real.
Petunia hates you then too. Because he's punishing you too. I just feel like I should be allowed to do whatever I want with no consequences whatsoever.
So a typical 13-year-old then.
Yes.
That explains
But
a
I
lot.
act like
Roy
I'm-
never grew up past age 13.
Well, I act like I'm 40 even though I'm 13.
All right. Back at it. All right. So Sam and Dan are standing in front of the door at the end of the hallway.
Open it, Danny. Open it.
Gonna open the door.
All right. So, Dan, you open up the door and you see a short hallway and then some stairs leading down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to lean over his shoulder and go, Georgina, are you down there?
Samantha, you think you hear a whimper in the distance.
Danny, I think she's down there. Let's go get her and get out of here.
I've never been a big fan of basements.
Do you want to go back? There's nowhere to go. We can't get out. Maybe there's a window in the basement. We can crawl out.
Okay. Just keep the flashlight pointed ahead. Okay.
Yep.
And we're going to slowly head over, and I guess we're gonna head down the stairs into the basement.
All right. So, as you head down to the basement, I don't really have a basement map, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But this is what you see. There is, as you descend the stairs, there is a chill that creeps into your bones. You reach the bottom of the steps, and obviously you're in the basement, into a large chamber, and you see a soft fluorescent light emitting from black candles set in the middle of the chamber. And in the middle of this chamber is a squat ebony casket that lays upon a dais. On the floor are pentagrams and ancient sigils which pulse and glow with a purplish light. And against this dais is Roy, curled up at the foot of the casket, sucking on his thumb, sleeping.
What the hell?
Is that
It's Roy.
should we go and try and wake him up?
Yeah, let's get him quick. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to where Roy is on the ground. I'm gonna kind of lightly kick him. Go, "Hey, Roy, Roy." I'm just gonna kind of kick and prod him with my foot from a distance.
And indeed, he awakens. And Roy, you wake up to find yourself lying on the ground. Your thumb is in your mouth. It tastes strangely like patchouli, and you see you're in this weird subterranean chamber, and there's Samantha and Dan not too far away. Dan's kicking you, and there's these black candles and softly glowing sigils. You're not quite sure what's up, but you got a bit of a headache.
Am I alive?
I run up and hug him. We thought they took you.
You got eaten by a ghost.
I remember.
Samantha, as you rush up to hug Roy, at that same moment, the casket door flips open, and inside you see a squat, naked, fat, old man. And his eyes spring open, and they are black, boundless. And he smiles, and there are white fangs. And he says, "Did someone call for Petunia?"
Roy, what the hell is that?
Oh, that? If I had to guess, I'd say it's Petunia. Idiot.
Well, hi kids, how are you doing?
What are you doing down here? Why are you in a coffin?
Oh, it's to play with. It's fun to play down here. And he
What do you
snaps
mean?
his fingers, and you hear the upstairs door slam shut and lock. And then the candles dim slightly.
Are you going to hurt us?
With any luck.
Where's my little sister?
Oh, Georgina. I'm
Yes, Georgina,
keeping
where is
her
she?
on ice.
What do you mean?
That's kidnapping and it's highly illegal.
Why don't you kids come give me a hug? What, you got them
You
bags?
give her
Is that
back.
I'd
candy?
hug him.
My parents told me not to talk to strangers.
Yeah, but naked strangers are fine, Dan. Learn the rules.
Do I have any water left in that little vial, or did it?
You do.
I'm going to kind of calmly walk up to him, pretend like I'm going to hug him, and then I'm going to go ha, and I'm going to throw what's left of the water in the vial in his face.
And he leaps out of the coffin and stands next to it, just a few feet away from you guys. And he clutches his chest and he goes, "I'm coming, Elizabeth!" And then suddenly he transforms into mist, and his teeth fall to the ground, chattering. And you see the mist drift over towards the north east corner of the basement, pause for a moment, and then shoot straight up towards the ceiling, and you see a crack form, and it disappears through a lit crack in the ceiling.
Huh.
And the teeth continue to clatter at the ground.
Did I get him?
I think you got him.
Well,
I'm gonna go pick up the teeth.
They continue to chatter in your palm.
What are you doing, Roy? They can hurt you.
Come
I
on.
don't think you should touch
It's
those.
dead guy teeth. I did, and as I proved by the ghost thing, Royo faces no consequences.
That's just gross. Where did he say Georgina was?
He said something
On
about
ice.
ice. Was there like a freezer in the kitchen?
I shine my flashlight around the basement to see if I can see any other doors or any other way in or out.
There is not. No, there's
No
only
windows.
the staircase up, and then now currently the crack in the ceiling that he created as he exited.
Guys, we got to get out of here.
Hey, Dan,
Yeah,
are you afraid of heights?
yeah.
Well, that's a shame because you're the smallest.
Oh,
I'm going to go
And
up and
I'll,
try the door
go-
real quick and see if we can get out.
Okay,
You
I'm
go-
gonna
you-
go
Mhm.
and stand under the crack and wait for Dan to come over to me.
All right. So Dan and Roy go over towards the crack while Samantha runs back up the stairs and tries the door, which is firmly locked.
God damn it.
And
have a
as
keyhole?
Roy and Dan stare up at the crack, they see it looks like they can see up inside through the crack. It'd be definitely big enough for either one of them to wriggle through. And there's some sort of porcelain surface above. And it's not very far up, and there is some what looks to be perhaps plumbing that you could climb upon to get up in there.
Oh.
All right, come on, Dan, get on my
Guys.
shoulders and get up there.
The door's locked.
oh. It
Okay,
means we
we
have
have a
to.
better plan anyway.
Oh, okay. Just don't drop me. I'm gonna
That's on you if you fall.
go over to Roy and kind of climb up on his shoulders and use him as a booster to get up to the crack in the floor.
All right, sounds good. I'll go ahead and reveal some more area for you. I'm going to do a polygon reveal.
A polygon?
Uh-huh. Boo-doo, boo, boo, boo.
Polygon.
I'm revealing it.
Not that kind of revealing.
Let's see if that works. There we go.
Nice.
All right. Yep. So let's go ahead and take little Danny boy.
Oh, cool.
With some teamwork, you manage to clamber up the tub through the broken flooring into a softly lit bathroom, back up on the ground floor. A shower curtain, decorated with cowboy lassos, separates the tub from the rest of the rundown space where the toilet is corroded and stained with either rust, blood, or someone's taco fish that didn't agree with them. Above the sink, something is scrawled in orange on the mirror. The door on the west wall has an axe sticking out of it, embedded in the wood.
Sam, up or down?
I'm going up next.
Let me help you out with
Why
that.
did I get moved up? Was I able to climb up
Yeah, you
myself?
can climb
All
up.
of you are in the bathroom now.
Okay. I'll take the axe immediately.
Okay, Roy's going to proceed to the door to grab the axe. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I want to
Staying as
head
close-
over.
I'm staying
and-
as close as I can to Roy.
I'm going to go check out what's written on the mirror.
Okay. So, Roy, the axe comes very easily out of the door. And Dan, you do see 3 words written on the mirror in orange, oddly enough. And it appears that it was written in candy corn, sort of smeared candy corn.
Ooh.
And it's the same word 3 times. It's Candyman.
Guys, what's a Candyman? And why would someone smear it on a mirror 3 times?
I don't know.
You're supposed to turn the lights off and look into the mirror and say it.
No, we're not doing that.
Come on, it's not like it's
No.
Biggie Smalls or something.
Who's Biggie Smalls?
He's a guy who's big but also small.
That doesn't sound like it's a thing. Big and small are opposites.
Oh, we get it, Dan. You're a nerd. Now just say it. Come on.
I'm going to try the door.
It opens quite easily.
Guys, let's just go.
I like that idea better. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. Dan, I know you're a little fraidy wuss boy, so I got to give you your lighter back.
Thank you, Roy. That might come in handy.
All right. So,
All right.
let me
Yep.
reveal some area for you. And we'll go ahead and do... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of the area.
Cool.
With one exception. Let's see if I can get this just about right. And a little bit more. Boom. There you go.
Yay. Okay.
You enter a small living room with lamps dripping with cobwebs and verdigris, a bookcase filled with rotted, worm-eaten texts, and a rickety-looking staircase leading up to the second floor. At the west end, a ratty couch and chair sit in front of a large TV which shows nothing but static. The hissing sound of dead air fills the room. On the south wall is the door that you know goes back to the foyer, and from it, the trail of Georgina's candy leads directly to the TV set.
I'm going to go and see if I can open that door.
I'm going to stay as close to Roy as I can.
Hey Sam, it looks like Georgina's candy is going over to the TV.
Okay. Go see if you see her. Maybe she's hiding behind it. Georgina!
I'm gonna go up to the TV and kind of peek around the side to see if there's anything behind it.
Okay. All right. So Roy approaches the door to the south. And he finds the door appears to be still locked. What were you doing, Samantha?
I'm staying right with Roy.
Okay, so you don't get any
Can you get
information.
out?
Dan, as you approach the TV set, you detect a faraway voice coming from the TV set. Danny, Samantha, Roy, help.
Sam, it sounds like Georgina's inside the TV.
I'm going to run over to Danny real quick. What? What do you mean?
There's someone inside the TV. Here, listen, and I'm going to move her closer to the television.
And now you can hear it too, Samantha.
Get your paws off me.
No means no.
I'm going to put my hands on top of the TV. Georgina, how do we get you out?
Sam, help.
We're trying to help. We don't know how to get you. Where are you?
Hurry up, you dumb fuck.
We don't see you.
I'm gonna try and find the controls for the TV and try like flipping channels and see if anything changes.
You find no remote.
I'm a busted.
And you're going to bust what?
The door down with the axe.
I was say you're not going to bust a move because you don't have breakdance, do you?
No, that's me.
No.
So you swing the axe and it sticks in the door and you're unable to pull it back out.
God dang it.
Good,
All
good
right.
going, Roy. Now we don't.
Shut up,
don't
Dan.
have it.
What are you doing?
I was gonna try and get us out, and then we could get a cop or something. But nah.
Oh, that was a good idea.
I know. I'm full of them.
I'm going to go over to Roy and see if I can help pull the axe out together.
So the both of you are yanking on it, and
The axe.
yanking on it.
We're children.
Oh,
We're
right.
children.
And unfortunately, it seems to be pretty
Big
well
mouth.
wedged in there.
It's
All
okay,
right,
Roy. It
Sam.
was a good idea.
I gotta talk to you, Sam, before you run over there for no reason.
Okay, just trying to move this fucker along.
Audio podcast.
So we're probably
Why
gonna
I
die.
said that.
So we're probably gonna die. I gotta level with you. That boy over there, that little loser, Dan,
Danny?
got a big crush on you.
Me? Why would he like me?
Yeah, you. I don't know. I don't get it. You're a girl, and girls are icky. But
I know. I'm one of them.
but Dan's into you. So do with that
Dan's
info with what
into ya?
you will. Yeah. Well, that's the
Children.
goal.
Okay. I blush a little bit, and I'm like, thank you for helping, Roy. Let's go see if we can
I
find
know.
her or find another way out. I'm going to go over to
Let's
the,
go
I'm
up these
assuming
stairs.
these are stairs.
They are stairs, and at the very top of the stairs, you can see that it appears that the entire second floor upstairs has collapsed and is blocking the top of the stairs.
I'm going to go up a little bit and see what we can see.
It looks completely blocked.
I'll try and
I'm
push
gonna
it.
I'm going to go back down
It's
and
just all lumber and rusted nails.
look along
yeah,
the
well,
side of the stairway to see if there's a way under the stairs.
No, the stairs seem pretty solid.
Okay. The wall along the stairs
Yep.
is what I meant.
Very
Okay.
solid, yeah.
I'm going to investigate this bookshelf over here.
All right, Dan, what are you doing during all this?
I'm trying to look for a remote, and if that fails, I want to see if there are actual like physical. There should be, because it's we're kids.
Yep.
So all this
He's
stuff
gonna
is old.
turn
There
the
should be
channel.
physical buttons on the TV that I can use to like change channels or turn the volume up or down, or
Got it.
and I want to try like flipping through channels to see if anything happens.
Okay. There is no remote, and as you flip through channels, nothing seems to be happening. And as you are doing this, you do happen to notice that the TV does not even appear to be plugged in.
Well, that explains it.
What is it, Danny?
The TV isn't plugged in. How is it on if it's not plugged in?
Probably a battery. Plug it in and see if that does anything.
I'm going to grab the cord for the television and see if there's like a socket somewhere I can plug it into.
There is.
I'm going to plug the television into the electrical outlet.
Doesn't seem to make any difference at all.
It didn't do anything. It's still staticky.
Well, then we're missing something. God damn it! I'm going to look
I'll
at the
walk over to
bookcase
Dan.
that I'm at.
So the bookcase appears to be just full of worm-eaten books. They're so old and rotten that you can't even tell most of the titles.
Well,
So I walked over to Dan.
I guess we live here now, guys.
Hey, Danny, boy.
What do you want, Roy?
You see her over there all scared and stuff?
Yeah.
Why don't you go comfort her?
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the TV though.
Yeah, but you're scared too, and we both can know that.
I mean, can you not hear the voice?
Georgina,
coming to-
shut up. We're trying to get with your sister.
What do you mean when you say
I'm gonna-
get with?
I'm going to head over to the boys because I couldn't find anything on this stupid bookshelf. Georgina, how do we get you out?
I'm gonna crouch down and like knock on the screen.
And as you do so, your fist goes through the screen, unyielding.
What the hell is that?
And your
Very Roy
fist
move,
feels
dude.
as if it has been frostbitten.
Ow, guys, did you see that?
Yeah, I'm going to go down to the TV and I'm going to yell into the TV, Georgina, take my hand, and stick my hand in.
And you stick your hand in, and you feel coldness.
Mm-hmm.
but you hear her voice far away.
Okay.
I can't reach it.
Guys, hold on to my feet. I'm going to go get her.
I don't think
I
it's.
dive into the TV. I don't even listen.
Oh gosh.
Samantha dives into the TV set, and she immediately sees a vast black world, or lack of world, inside the television. She sees Georgina in her little red
Corvette.
raincoat that she wore as Little Red Riding Hood. Deep, too far for her to reach.
Like how much too far?
Floating in the midst of this blackness. But more horrifying, she sees black tentacles writhing, a mass of chaotic movement slowly creeping towards her little sister. She looks like she's probably, let's say 35 feet away.
Dang.
Oh, Jesus.
Only like 32 off from I could reach her.
With your cock.
Oh my God. I kind of weasel my way back through the TV and say, I see her, guys. I've got to go get her. And I just go in.
No, I
Well,
don't
she's
think
dead.
you
Let's go.
should.
And I run full speed towards her.
Dan?
Well, there is no running.
Okay. I float full speed towards her.
Whoop.
And
Dan.
Okay, so let's back up. So when you came back out of the TV set to say, I have to go get her, you are covered in ectoplasmic fluid dripping. And you realize that Georgina is floating in this mass, and she has no way to get back of her own accord. And you would have no method of doing so either.
Guys, I can't reach her.
That's
She's too
just
far
common
away.
sense.
Is there like a rope maybe somewhere we can tie to you and we can like pull you?
She's way in there.
Can we like turn the TV and like shake it and maybe she'll like fall out?
We try it. We're kids. Who the hell knows? We try it.
That's awesome.
Let's try tipping the TV face down.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
All right.
Roy, what do we do?
I'm thinking, okay? It's a lot of pressure. But you're not going back in there. You're too young. So we'll figure this out. I'll get back in there. I'll get her. Don't worry. I really think rope. Wow. I'm trying to think of where we've seen a rope. I'm trying to think of where we've seen a rope.
Did anyone see a rope when we were in the basement? Maybe.
What about the bathroom? Let's go in the bathroom and look and see if there was anything.
Oh my
in there.
God! We'll tie the bathtub hanger, shower curtain, like a rope, and
Oh, you mean the shower curtain with the pictures of lassos on it?
Yes.
I didn't know they were real lassos.
No, they're not. They're pictures of lassos.
See? So let's do that, and then save her.
Okay, let's go.
So tell me what you do.
We're gonna run into the
I'll
bathroom.
take
We're gonna rip the shower curtain off its little ringy ding dingies.
Don't rip it off. That's gonna ruin it, idiot. Tie it around my waist.
So it's very clear that the shower curtain in and of itself isn't long enough. You might have to get creative with it.
We can rip it like strand by strand
And tie it?
and tie each strand together.
Okay, let's do that.
And there are also shower rings.
Uh-huh.
See, there you
We
go.
can
You
link the shower rings
ring
together
each-
in a chain.
Guys, we might be able to use one of the lamps if it's tall enough. Are they tall lamps?
These are actually tall lamps, but I'm not sure what you would use those for.
Just as an
I
extension.
like how smug he is, even though like he knew the answers. I want to see him in this situation when he doesn't.
Yeah, when you're 11 years old.
I'm 9. 9 also means no in another language. 9.
Yeah, but you're a girl. You develop faster.
Develop what? Film?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Film.
Okay, so
All right,
we
let's
can
do it.
take the rings from the shower curtain. We can link those into a chain as a partial extension.
You guys are smart.
Or if you think of a
I know.
shower curtain, the rings are actually at the top of each section of the shower curtain. So if you were to slice the shower curtain
what I
into,
said.
as Roy already said, but then you could link those together.
Let's do it. We gotta
Okay.
do it.
Do it. I have
Go! Get
a
him.
mallet if that helps.
Maybe with
We can use the antler
with
to
the
cut
vampire, it might have helped.
the vampire teeth that I took.
Okay, so I'm gonna help them cut the shower curtain into strips and tie it all together, or clip it all together, or put it all together.
Great. You very shortly have a length of shower curtain that's approximately, say, 40 feet long.
Cool.
Nice. So
Roy,
tie it
are
around
you
me
gonna
and
go
make
in
sure
and
you.
get her?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just
Tie it
be-
around me and use 6 feet worth, so that way I can't reach her.
Just
Just the
be
tip of the
careful,
fingers.
Roy. It's cold in there. Do you want my jacket?
How do you know it's cold? You weren't in there.
I stuck
Much?
my hand through. It's cold
Yeah.
in there.
It's really
Fine, I'll
cold in
take
there,
your
Roy.
jacket. Fine.
Take my
I'll
army
take your
jacket off
jacket.
and hand it to him.
Wow, it's much smaller than me.
Big man in a little coat. All right, we got it all tied, and
Tied wire.
I'm,
Tied where?
Around my waist.
around his waist.
And what's on the other end?
Those two.
Danny
hold-
and I
and
and the
Sam.
couch.
What's up with the couch?
It's nice.
It's a couch.
comfortable. It's a little broken down, but we could still sit on it.
You're sitting on the couch.
No, I'm going to tie it to the leg of the couch, and then we're
okay.
going to sit on the couch.
And that's it?
We're also going to be holding on to it.
Oh, okay. Good.
We're going to cut it at the last minute.
Yeah, right. Well, big shears, like comically oversized
Yeah, the
shears.
big giant ones. Like, this is now open at a little strip mall.
All right. So, Roy, what do you do?
I dive into the television.
And you float through
Hold
the...
on, wait, hold on. Can I rewind?
Get a running start, Roy.
Yeah,
get a
rewind.
running start.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna rewind because I got a thing I want to say. I'll pull out my luchador action figure and say, "Call me Dos Caras," and get a running start and dive headfirst in the television.
Nice. So, Dan and Samantha, you're sitting on the couch close together,
Mm-hmm.
feeling the warmth of your legs against one another,
Jesus Christ.
hands grasped upon the
You
shower
recommended
curtain.
Big Mouth.
Hands grasped on the shower curtain, feeling the tension of Roy on the other end as he plunges into the television set.
This is so erotic.
For kids, damn it.
Ugh.
And
You could get in trouble in California for talking like that.
you see the shower curtain thrum with tension, and then you feel a couple tugs on it.
I think he's ready. Let's start pulling him.
We can't use that song. We can't afford the rights, damn it.
That's why he stopped right away.
Okay, let's get him out of here and go home.
Yeah,
We're
let's
gonna
do
start
it. Pull,
pulling.
pull, Danny, pull.
start pulling on the shower curtain rope.
So Samantha and Dan fervently pull on the shower curtain, and after just a few seconds, you feel a bit of resistance, and then Roy and Georgina plunge from the television set onto the carpeted floor.
It's a boy and girl.
They're both covered in clear ectoplasmic slime and sputtering as it exits their mouth and lungs.
Taste
And I take off
like
Dan's
chicken.
jacket to reveal my perfectly pristine costume underneath and give him back the jacket.
I'm
Thanks.
going to run up and
Thanks,
hug
Roy.
Georgina. Are you okay? And I'm going to start crying.
And she says, "Don't ever leave me again.
You left us, you dumbass.
I just wanted one more piece of candy."
We got to get out of here. There's no way out of here. We don't know what to do.
And at that moment, the axe in the south wall clatters to the ground and the door creaks open.
What the fudge?
I wouldn't question it. Let's get
Run!
out of
I
here.
grab Georgina's hand and Danny's hand and run to the front door.
All of you are running towards the south door from the TV room.
Yep.
When
I'm leisurely walking.
leisurely walking, when from upstairs you suddenly hear a scratching noise.
Oh, what's up?
And then you hear, "You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good." And then you hear a footfall on the stair. And then another. And Roy, as you're bringing up the rear, as
I'm
everyone
mesmerized.
flees towards the south door, you see the decayed, bloated body of a woman long dead, slowly clambering, slightly dancing down the staircase toward you with her arms outstretched, her flesh blue and pallid.
I'm
And-
mesmerized.
And she is tittering as she's coming down.
Roy, I really think you should step back, Roy. I don't think that's normal.
You're no
the
good.
witch.
You're no
No
good.
good,
You're
you're
no
no
good.
And the record continues to skip and repeat from upstairs as she descends toward you.
Roy, that's the witch. Let's go.
You're no good. You're no good. You're no good.
Baby, you're no good.
I'm gonna
I'm
pick
gonna
up the
say
axe.
it again.
I'm gonna pick up the axe from the door and I'm going to overhead it as hard as I can at the lady coming down the stairs.
And just as she has descended towards the foot of the stairs where Roy has been magnetically drawn,
The wood part hits her.
the wood,
God damn it! I misjudged that.
the axe hurtles through the air and lops off her head. And it rolls to the bottom of the stairs, right at Roy's feet. And the record stops from upstairs.
Roy, come on. We gotta go.
I'll snap out of it and run.
So
With them.
all four of the young children rush out the front doors, which are now completely open and unlocked,
Thank you. I was hoping for that.
screaming like banshees into the night.
Oh, no?
And as I pass through the door, I'll look back one last time at the lopped off head.
You're no good.
You're no good. Do we have to go back in again and get Georgina now?
Nope, she's with you, and she's back home.
No, she's not.
She's right here. She's like, can I get a balloon? Sorry, visual joke. All right. So the four of you race towards home and safety with your candy hauls. Epilogue. As the drug's effects fade away, so does the vision of the children's hideous adventure in Petunia's House of Horrors. It is a pity they escaped this time. The old man sighs, not with sadness, but with contentment. After all, there is always next Halloween. Happy Halloween from all of us at the Lovecraft Tapes.
That was amazing. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's it, guys.
Woo!
Stop.